Not all African countries were colonized. 2 survived and 1 even thrived. Let's get into it. During the scramble for Africa, European powers like Britain, France, Belgium and Germany raced to carve up the continent of Africa. By 1900, nearly all African countries were colonized, except Liberia and Ethiopia. Liberia stayed free thanks to its support from the United States. But Ethiopia, they fought back and made a European kingdom surrender. Italy was a new country in the 1800s and desperate to form its own empire like Britain and France. They seized Eritrea and Somalia and set their sights on Ethiopia. They thought Menelik II would have been an easy trick. In 1889, Ethiopia and Italy signed a deal called the Treaty of Wakal, but the Italian version secretly said that Ethiopia was a protectorate of Italy. The Alhambric version said that they were merely friends. When Menelik discovered the lie, he tore up the treaty and Italy declared war. Italy assumed that it was going to be an easy and quick victory. After all, Europe had dominated Africa so far, right? Wrong. Menelik had been preparing for years. He played European rivals against one another, buying tens of thousands of modern rifles from Britain, France and Russia. He didn't care who sold the guns. He took weapons, cannons and ammunition from anyone willing to make a deal. And by 1896, Ethiopia's army was massive, around 100,000 soldiers, with modern weapons and not spears. Italy invaded from Eritrea, but Ethiopia controlled the terrain. Menelik set traps, blockaded supply lines, and forced Italy into bad ground near a place called Adwa. At dawn, on the 1st of March in 1896, Ethiopian forces attacked. They overwhelmed the Italians on every front. Italian officers were captured, entire brigades wiped out, and some Italians tried to run, but the mountains boxed them in. And by the end of the battle, Italy's dreams of founding an empire were shattered. Thousands dead, thousands more captured. Italy was humiliated and had to sign a treaty recognizing Ethiopia's sovereignty, and the world took notice. Ethiopia's victory became a symbol for every black and colonized nation, proof that Europe could be fought and that empire wasn't destiny. Whilst almost all of Africa was conquered, Ethiopia stood its ground. And this is the history that we are not taught. Follow for more.